I'm Al Ferguson, lead anchor at Queer News Tonight. Hotspots Magazine, Happening Out Television Network, welcomes you to the 25th anniversary year of one of the most important LGBTQ plus cultural events celebrating queer film. The OUTshine Film Festival has its triumphant return to Fort Lauderdale from October 19th to 29th, 2023. And this special program is going to explore the highlights and the best moments coming for the 15th anniversary of the Fort Lauderdale edition of the OUTshine Film Festival. To help us, we have brought together a dazzling array of talent. Let's first welcome Jennifer Kriz. She has a long history of representing lesbians and queer women at the OUTshine Film Festival and serves as the vice chair of the board of the festival. Let's welcome Bonnie Builder. Bonnie represents this unique brand of drag queen and a badass fitness instructor bodybuilder. She is an activist for the Black community, and her sharp eye and her very sharp tongue is going to give us a unique perspective to the OUTshine Film Festival. Let's welcome Faye What? She represents lesbians and queer women and is a well-known television personality and the host of the Faye What Show, Mondays at 9 a.m. and then on demand on Roku, Apple TV, and all streaming platforms on the Happening Out Television Network. Let's welcome Dino Mascara. He represents the Latino community and has vast film experience with the OUTshine Film Festival, including the OUTshine Miami Edition Selections Committee Chair. Let's welcome Miss Bouvier. She is a talented drag queen, live singer, actress, and now movie star. Can we say pretty woman? Can you say Hollywood? Well, she is the lead in the new movie Big Easy Queens that will premiere in this OUTshine Film Festival. And of course, let's welcome Joe Balancio, literally one of the world's most well-known and respected LGBTQ plus film experts. As the OUTshine Film Festival's program director, he has seen all 60 plus films in this year's festival. Wait, I understand all 60 plus films but one, and I can't wait to find out which one. OUTshine Film Festival hosts opening night at NSU Arts Museum, Thursday, October 19. Opening night of the 2023 OUTshine Film Festival will be festive, a festive affair that is not to be missed. You can enjoy the beautiful NSU Museum for the opening night film. The signature launch is the film The Mattachine Family. A submission from the USA had debuts at film festivals including Seattle International, Frameline, and Outfest. The film features Thomas at a critical moment in his life. The child he and his husband, Oscar, fostered has been reunited with his birth mother, and Oscar's long, stagnant career as an actor has picked up and sent him to Michigan for filming. In the confusion and a lurch of change and loss, Thomas embarks on a journey to figure out what he wants from life and what it means to be gay in 2021, when so many new possibilities exist for those who grew up thinking that marriage and children were impossible. Tender, heartwarming, and funny. The Mattachine family reflects on chosen families, the bonds we form with friends, lovers, and children, and how those relationships define us, elude us, and perplex us. And after the opening night film, a festival and festive opening night rooftop after party takes place at 1 WLO Las Olas, starting at 10 p.m. So, Joe, I want to bring you in first. Tell us a little bit about what you think about the opening night film and selection.
Well, thanks for having us, Alex. I'm very excited to talk about anything, but especially about the film festival. So, opening night film is it is a beautiful film. Quite often, you find characters who are kind of thrown in as an afterthought, like, oh, I need a lesbian, oh, I need a trans character. And in this, it's just really very genuine. It's just about a group of friends, or as we say, a chosen family. It's people who we choose to be the people we share everything in. And that's what this story is. And it's about a critical time in all of these people's lives and sort of how all of their friends aid or maybe don't aid in what's going on. So it's a perfect opening night. It really is inclusive. It's fun. It's funny. It's dramatic, and performances are great.
Everyone's going to be participating in opening night. What do y'all think about being at the NSU Museum? That's a unique location outside of much of this festival being at Gateway or Savor. What do y'all think about NSU?
I find it's a great venue. I mean, it's downtown Fort Lauderdale. It allows people from all over Broward to come. It's very central. And it's a great film, like Joe said. It taps into a very particular issue in our community right now, particularly in places like Fort Lauderdale. Gays that now are able to adopt, and now that want to pursue that and legally, and foster children. I think it's a great film to start the festival. It's a new way to start the festival that is a different theme that bring us all together, and it shows a different side of our community.
What do y'all think about the idea that we are combining at OUTshine a film and a party? For people that might not have ever been to the OUTshine Film Festival, an opening night party with a film, that's different than going down to your AMC or your Regal. What do y'all think about that in terms of the party?
Well, I usually show up drunk to parties, so that's going to make this a better experience. Give me alcohol and food, and I'm there.
Alcohol, food, and film,
and hot men on the screen,
and a red carpet too,
and a red carpet to go with your red outfit.
I'm bringing the red carpet now, honey.
Right? Oh. Well, no, so going back to NSU, I love the space. I love the cinema there is so beautiful, right? And then talking about the Mattachine family, like how perfect is this? Like it's so relatable. Like like Dino said, it's so relatable. Everybody needs their chosen family. A lot of us don't have our real blood family, and our chosen family is our real family. Those are the people that we go to when it's I'm thinking of adopting a child, or I'm about to break up with someone. Whatever it is, our chosen family are the people who get us through these hard times. And it seems like the Mattachine family is going to be just that, on a big screen. And I love Nico Tortorella. I love Tortorella.
Latinos are arguing over pronunciation.
It's Italian now.
Get your people. Tortorella, yeah.
Also, Emily Hampshire's in this from Schitt's Creek. She's excellent. It's a terrific film. It's somebody, everybody's going to walk away excited about the festival. And to your question earlier about how we have a film with a party, a lot of times it takes a party to get people to come out to a film. It's one thing to say, I'll just see it at home on Netflix or something. And many of these films won't even be available.
Talk about this. The film festival launches October 19th, Thursday, October 19th, and this opening night with the party. I have always heard this thing, why do we need LGBT film festivals? We can just watch it on Netflix. What do y'all think about that? What's different of a film festival for LGBT and watching some film in streaming channels?
There's something about seeing ourselves on the big screen. You know what I mean?
Experiencing it
right?
in our community.
Yes.
You're not with a large group of LGBTQ plus community in your home. You're with your partner or whoever, experiencing it through the eyes of your family, your chosen family, and seeing their reactions and how they interpret something is part of film experience and film going experience. And I think having the party sets the tone of, let's celebrate together. We're about to embark on this journey of film together. Let's see how we can celebrate this together.
I think we talk about this on the festival board very often, and obviously because of COVID, people got a little, complacent, and people wanted to stay home and watch film. But the experience of watching the film on the big screen with your friends, talk about it. And then while you're having drinks and, catching
Drinks
up
never are bad.
never bad. And catching up with your friends while talking about a great film, I think it's a unique experience.
I've told this story, one last thought on the opening night, but I've told this story before. I believe it was 2 years ago. OUTshine was coming out of a pandemic, and I went to the opening night party, and I believe it was Firebird.
Firebird.
It was Firebird, and I had never been to an OUTshine event. It was my first one, and went to Firebird and watched the film, and the film was absolutely spectacular. And it was not a film that I could see anywhere else. And I was surprised how good the film was. I really was surprised. And I knew that there was forever value in our LGBTQ community to have a festival like the OUTshine Film Festival, because after its premiere at the OUTshine Film Festival, about 6 months later, I saw this notice from Netflix going, oh, we have this fabulous new film that you're going to get to watch. And it was Firebird. And the person I live with said, oh, let's watch that movie. And I said, oh, I did 6 months ago.
And you met the cast.
And the two actors
met the
were
cast
there.
who are
And got
there.
to meet the
They
cast.
were there.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, real quick, the thing I'd like to add is, while that is certainly an example, there are many examples the other way, where you won't see it on Netflix or Hulu or, platform A, B, C, or D. It just, there's so much content that a lot of the films will never see the light of day, and that's sad, but it's good for us because we're able to present these things.
And again,
that you
we
really
deserve
won't
it, Joe. We deserve to see LGBTQ plus content on the big screen, just like that, like the heteros do,
Amen.
Just like the
Amen.
heteros. So if you want to be just like that, I agree with Ben. All right. So it's the big opening night of the OUTshine Film Festival, Fort Lauderdale edition. It's going to be at the NSU Museum Thursday, October 19th. You don't want to miss it.